use it against him.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see where the soft spots are in zone coverage. And
just going to fire deep. He makes the catch inside the 25. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
Quarterbacks. I mean, you got these guys that are so gifted athletically that you can do everything with them. They're like overgrown wide receivers, and now understanding zones and how to attack them. It's just unbelievable when you got these kind of big athletes.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll give it to the back. Tackle is made after trying to get closer, and they knock it free. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Man, the coach is going to absolutely give him an earful. You have to understand the situation.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Smith dropping to pass. He finds a dead spot in the middle. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
They'll run play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Houston going up tempo. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Fires to the big fella. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10.
You know, as a receiver, it's so critical and important to know where the sticks are. He was able to modify his route, so he knew as soon as he caught it, he was just going to have enough to keep this drive alive.
He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Johnson. The defense would haul and makes the stop. Houston will be forced to punt. Fair catch called for and made. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll start this drive with a pass. Catch in the middle, it's Kelly. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. The give out of the gun. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Back to pass, it's Morton. Makes the grab down the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Red Raiders with the 1st and 10. Running back searching for him to run. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Let's go. Talk about leaving the door open. Yes, please. You think they might run the clock out, run the football consistently? No, sir. They put it in the air. We forced the interception.
Seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. So this is going to be rife with drama and overflowing with pressure on this field goal try. It's good. And here in the 4th quarter, this game is tied.
always going to wonder what would have, could have, should have happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the 4th quarter. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Safe completion on the screen. At the 35, he's got room. Delivers the contact. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. The Red Raiders come to the line in the hurry-up.
I love this running back and the job he does once he has the ball in his hands on this screen pass. He was real patient. You got to allow these 300-pound offensive linemen to sort of collect themselves and stammer down the field and try to block some of these linebackers and DBs. And that's exactly what the running back did. Great job with patience.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders! They move on top here in the 4th.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty, you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
PAT unit on the field. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. The kickoff unit about to go to work. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Houston offense once again. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Unloads to the wideout. And it's caught. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple of shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Using the quick game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Makes the grab on the shuffle. They'll go with the quick touch pass. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. On 3rd down, going up top. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Houston. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. To the air, it's Morton. Quick completion on the out. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw on second down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Facing a third down and short from the 26. He wants to throw it. Fires to the tight end. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. He's looking to throw it. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. You're in the 4th quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football. And they're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best.
And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43.
I get it. It's the 4th quarter. It's a tie game. I need to go out and make a play offensively. But I'll tell you what, I'm going to be on the sideline now after that.
On the clock, David, the playbook's wide open. You don't have to just be throwing it every down. You can sprinkle in some runs, too.
And you find out what your quarterback's about. Big time, prime time moment. You got the ball, tie game. You want to go win, make some plays for the big dog.
Smith wants to throw. This time it's complete. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. This time they'll go to the running game. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Quarterback checking off. They're going to test the right side with this one. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. Looking for room. It's Jenkins. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he missed it. No good. And here in the 4th quarter, still all tied up, guys.
Well, that's now the 2nd missed field goal for him, and this one hurts because if he makes that, obviously, his team takes the lead.
Here comes the offense on 1st down. They'll leave it with the lone back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably, maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, in the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
We'll get it started here in overtime. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Using his legs, it's need. The Cougars get enough for the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Excellent field position here for the offense. Give to the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Smith dropping to pass. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. They jump on top here in OT. Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Now to push the lead to 7 in overtime. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's got his man. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. First and goal as they try to answer with a touchdown of their own. Wants to pass. Pressure coming. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to throw, it's Morton. Coming after him. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Third and goal, and they have to find a way to get a touchdown. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Going for 6. Touchdown, Red Raiders. They got the score. Now to see if they go for the win or the tie.
Obviously very hard to complete passes this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down by 1, and now you got to make the decision. Are we going to go for it and try to end the game right here and put this game in our offense's hands? What do you think?
And that's why I love having the ball second, because I get the opportunity to do this. I knew they scored a touchdown. We scored a touchdown. Now, do I want to go for the win, or do I want to continue this game on? It's so nice to have the ball second.
This is like that 2-foot putt. They still need to make it to force another overtime. And the running game moves the chains as they get the first down. And the Red Raiders have moved it inside the 20. To the air on first down. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. This thing has been back and forth now. 1st and goal as they try to take the lead in overtime number 2. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And this defense does it again. Back-to-back plays for nothing. It'll be 3rd down. They're going to run it. And he'll be smacked to the ground. They'll try to strike first with a field goal in overtime. Defense will call a timeout. They got a peek at the formation. Want to make sure they're in the right call on this big down here in overtime. It's good! A walk-off field goal, and he gets it done in OT. Down by 3, it's their turn here in overtime. A touchdown will win it. Here's first down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Looking for the score. He got it in. Ball game. What a clutch play as they win it in double overtime. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.